What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? Thank you so very much for tuning back in on this beautiful, beautiful Monday afternoon where we're here to talk some Arizona Cardinals. Just because we're in the offseason does not mean we stop making content for this Arizona Cardinal team. Super excited, guys. Welcome in on April the 5th, 2021. We are here to talk about the draft, anything Arizona Cardinals related. That's what we're going to talk about today, guys. Now, we've been having a lot of fun when it comes down to a lot of fun when it comes down to doing mock drafts. But what I really wanted to do today was basically just talk about the NFL draft, who the Arizona Cardinals should go ahead and get. Now, obviously, it really depends on who falls to the Arizona Cardinals because we do sit at number 16 at this point. So it's not really in our hands because obviously, if you're going to ask somebody, they probably would say the top corner. Probably somebody might say the top tackle, whatever you feel like is the biggest need for this Arizona Cardinal team moving forward. It just really depends on who falls to us. So big shout out to everybody that's in the chat already. We got Jacob, we got Jesus, we got Not Mario, Edward, Xylo, Sul, Jesus, Shadow. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so very much for joining in today. Now, if I'm looking a little bit more crispier, a little more clearer, is because I did get a new camera where we're able to broadcast in 1080p, guys. So big shout out to all of the subscribers, shout out to all the channel members, and shout out to all the super chatters as well that helped me get a better camera so I don't look so fuzzy, guys. So thank you so very much for doing that. But that's exactly what I wanted to talk about today. The biggest topic going in is obviously right now we're sitting on April the 5th. We're about 20 plus days away from this NFL draft. And it's going to come like this. We're going to be sitting on the week of the draft, and we don't know which way this Arizona Cardinal team is going to go. I do feel like this Arizona Cardinal team can go any which way. Just really depends on who falls to us. Now, in the beginning of the whole mock draft scenario, there's a lot of people mocking us to get Elijah Vera Tucker, the guard. He can very well be one of the best guards in the NFL draft prospects. He can very well be a possibility. There's a lot of people mocking over to us to get a cornerback. That can very well still be a possibility for the Arizona Cardinals. And another option is to maybe get another wide receiver, not a number one wide receiver, but a number 2 wide receiver. And it's all just opinions. It's all opinions at this point, and it's all up in the air. There's some people that want to go Najee Harris. There's some people that want to go Travis Etienne. There is so many different ways that this could work out for this Arizona Cardinal team moving forward. So I'm really excited for what the draft is going to entail, but that doesn't mean we can't talk to each other and really come down to say, hey, what can this Arizona Cardinal team do? Now, before we get started into draft talk, I don't know if you guys heard the big rumors, 2 big things that happened today. One of them has nothing to do with the Arizona Cardinals, but I do want to get your opinion. The biggest trade that went down today was none other than Sam Darnold getting traded over to the Carolina Panthers. I believe the Carolina Panthers gave up 3 picks. They gave up the 6th, a 2nd next year, and a 4th next year. If I'm not, hopefully I said that right. So let me say that again. They gave up 3 picks to get Sam Darnold. That's going to be the 6th this year, 2nd next year, and a 4th next year, if I'm not mistaken. So there's another possibility for maybe the Carolina Panthers to not get a quarterback in this situation. So that only really it doesn't really, I wasn't say it helps us, but it doesn't at all. Actually, it's kind of the opposite of helping us because now they're going to go for a position of need, which very well might be DB, very well might be a cornerback, or maybe they might just go another defensive lineman. Who knows at this point? But that is the biggest trade that currently went on. Sam Darnold ended up getting shipped off from the New York Jets all the way to the Carolina Panthers. Now, this is kind of the same situation. The reason why I'm bringing up the story is because it's kind of what happened to the Josh Rosen saga here with the Arizona Cardinals. Almost very similar here where Josh Rosen came here. Well, it's kind of different, actually. It's similar just because they're in the same draft class. But I guess, I don't know. Both of them that were top 10 picks in that 2018 draft, they ended up not working for their organization and they ended up getting traded away. Now, granted, we got 1 second from the Miami Dolphins, which was their later 2nd, but still, we might have got a little bit more value in terms of that year. But I think in the long haul, the Carolina Panthers gave up more in terms of picks. But whether you say you like the trade, whether you say you don't like it or you don't care, Just wanted to bring that news over to you. Another thing that I wanted to bring up to you, a lot of people wanted us to get Quinton Dunbar. There was rumors and speculations that we were going to get Quinton Dunbar to this Arizona Cardinal team to do a workout. What happens? News came out today that Quinton Dunbar actually signed with the Detroit Lions. So if you didn't know this already, if you did not know this already, Quinton Dunbar has now signed with the Detroit Lions. So if you're holding hope that we are going to get Quinton Dunbar and sign him to another one-year deal, just like one of those smaller deals, I don't think that's going to happen anymore because the Lions ended up scooping him up from right under our noses. Now, if you wanted Quinton Dunbar, I'm sorry, that's the news that came out today. If you didn't like him, if you don't care, then I'm not sorry, I guess. But that's another situation here for this Arizona Cardinal team to really further evaluate what is the biggest need for this team moving forward. And that's exactly what we're going to dive in today, guys. Now, let's read into the comments here. We do have 51 people in here. Definitely do me one big favor, guys. If you are just getting in right now, do me one big favor, smash that like button. It helps me out, helps the channel grow out tremendously. And if you're new, definitely consider smashing that subscribe button, put that post notification bell on. We have a lot of great content on this Arizona Sports Fan YouTube page where we do mock drafts with channel members. We do mock drafts with myself, and I'm not going to lie to you. Yesterday, I did 3 mock drafts, and the second one, I got super power hungry, and it was really ugly. Let me just say that right now. We all make mistakes. I just want to say that up front. We all make mistakes, but I really want to know what the Cardinal fans have to say right now. And obviously right now, I'm going to be talking to 57 of you in here in the chat below and really figuring out what you guys want. Now, keep in mind, our opinion doesn't really weight that much in terms of the NFL draft, but our opinions are our opinions, and I'm really happy to really figure out who you guys want and why you want that person. So that's what we're going to dive into today, guys. Absolutely super excited about it. The NFL draft is in 25 days away, 24 days away, super close. I mean, granted, that seems like it's far away, but it's going to come like this. I promise you it's going to go like this. So let's dive into it today, guys. Let's talk about the NFL draft and what the Arizona Cardinals can do. Now, I think one of the biggest things the fan base and a lot of Arizona Cardinal fans really want the Cardinals to do is draft a DB. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Put everything in the comments below so I can go ahead and read it. But that's the position that I feel like most fans are swaying towards. Now, the biggest person that I wanted this Arizona Cardinal team to get was none other than J.C. Horn. Now, J.C. Horn, after his pro day, my goodness, this guy's stock jumped off the roof. This guy has absolutely jumped off the roof. Now, can J.C. Horn fall to the 16th overall for the Arizona Cardinals? 3 weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, it seemed very possible. Right now, I don't know. I really don't know. We definitely have to, it's kind of like a wait and see type of thing right now for this Arizona Cardinal team to kind of really take a look to see what we can do moving forward. Personally, I want J.C. Horn. That is my bona fide pick for this Arizona Cardinal team. 16th overall, I would love this Arizona Cardinal team to go J.C. Horn. Now, if it doesn't happen, if it cannot happen, that's where we run into a lot of, well, maybe we can do this, maybe we can do that. Now, during our mock drafts, we did a lot of multiple different things where we either A, traded up to maybe get a J.C. Horn or maybe even a Patrick Surtain, or we can even possibility of trading back. Now, one of the teams that I'm really looking at that can very well want to trade up for a quarterback of their future is none other than the Chicago Bears. Now, if you don't like this option, no worries. Put everything in the comments below on the chat, and we can talk a little bit further about what you really like. But that is a possibility for this Arizona Cardinal team moving on. Maybe we can trade back and try to recoup a third, because let's be honest here, guys, we do have a pick on the 49th pick, which is our second rounder, and we don't have another pick until 160. 160. So from 49 to 160, there's so much room for potential prospects to come to this Arizona Cardinal team. Whether you say, hey, it's more for depth, whether you say, hey, it's more for, whatever the situation is, there's a lot of people to choose between that time frame. And I would kind of like that idea to maybe very well trade back and try to recoup a third. But I'm curious to figure out what you guys have to say. Let me take a real quick drink of this water real quick. And then let's take a look to see what you guys want. Now, I do have a couple people on here saying that they would take Micah Parsons. Now, Abe, I respect it, but I do think Micah Parsons is going to go early. I really do think he's going to go top 10. I do think he's going to go top 10. If I can foresee maybe a team, maybe Carolina Panthers, now that they got their quarterback, or the Detroit Lions, I really do think Micah Parsons is going early. Now, if he does fall to the Arizona Cardinals, then hey, that's cool, man. That can very well be a possibility for this Arizona Cardinal team. Now, I don't want it. I would love for us to go the cornerback route, in my personal opinion, but it's neither here nor there. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. We do have Lennon Wolf, the AZ Sports fan, saying J.C. Horn. Yeah, I'm right there with you as well. Shadow says Micah can drop. Yeah, and that's the thing. We're all speaking in kind of the riddles at this point. We're all like, well, if this can happen, if this can happen. In actuality, we can talk until our heads come off, but we really don't know what's going to happen in the draft. I remember doing so many mock drafts last year, and I was saying maybe this guy can fall, maybe that guy can fall, maybe we can get this person, and nothing happened like that. I didn't think in my wildest imaginations that Isaiah Simmons was going to fall to 8. I didn't think that this was going to happen. And what happens? Isaiah Simmons fall to 8. There was a lot of people that said CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jeudy wasn't going to fall past the 10 top picks. What ended up happening? Jerry Jeudy went 15. CeeDee Lamb went 17. So we can all talk because we hear with what we hear, or we read with what we read, but we don't really know what's going to happen in this draft. We don't. These, GMs, these owners all have a mind of their own. They're stubborn to a fault because they feel like they have their player of the future, and they're going to pick their player of the future, whether the fans say this, whether the fans say that. We don't know what's going to happen. So can Micah Parsons fall? Possibly, but I don't know. We'll definitely see what is going to happen in plus 20 days from now. Let's keep on reading onto the comments. We have Zylo saying Caleb Farley. Now, right now, if you do mock drafts, Caleb Farley has moved towards the end of the first round. Now, if that's real, now keep in mind, these mock drafts are all speculations based off his back injury and his surgery that ended up happening. There's a lot of people out there that are saying Caleb Farley, his back isn't that severe. It's not that big of a deal, blah, 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 blah. But also in actuality, if you're doing mock drafts, they're going to put him towards the end of the first round just because that's just kind of the way that the cookie crumbles. And but who knows? He might still go top 15. Who knows? But I like Caleb Farley. I really do. I have no problem with Caleb Farley at all. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. Dylan says, people really defending Keim? No. Here's the thing, man. I think people at this point already know kind of how I feel about Keim. There's some people in the world that want to always ride and die with their team. Like every decision that a team makes, they don't feel like the team can do any wrong. And that's just the way that they choose their fandom. And that's fine. The way I choose my fandom is I want to see some success with this Arizona Cardinal team. I've been watching this darn team for way too long to keep missing on first round picks, to keep missing on free agency picks. I've seen it all. You know what I mean? I've seen it time and time again. So it's just all really depending on how the way you want to look at it. Everybody knows I don't like Keim. It is what it is. If people back them, then that's their opinion. I'm not going to sit here and try to change their mind. It is what it is. But we do got our first super chat of the night. We got Red Sea coming up clutch again. Red Sea always opens it up. Let me give you the quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much. Says, if we take anything other than a corner in the first round, we aren't winning any games, and that's just a fact. That's Red Sea, man. Red Sea coming up here, man. And you very well might be right. You very well might be right. If we take a look at our corners right now, we got Malcolm Butler. Now, some people are happy about it. I know that there was this big Twitter controversy with, like, the Arizona Cardinals saying, oh, do you remember this? And the Seahawks responding like, hey, I heard something about the Super Bowl. Whatever. I didn't really dig into it too much. All of that is talk. I don't care about any of that stuff. Give me a Lombardi. That's all I care about, but that's our corner. That probably is going to be our number one corner moving into the 2021 season. Malcolm Butler. Now, obviously, we also have Byron Murphy, which most likely will be used in the slot. I don't know. The way I heard Steve Keim talk, like during his interview. Now, granted, I don't really take a lot of what he says into consideration because it's all smoke screens at this point. He can say this, he can say that. He does the complete opposite in draft night. But he made it kind of seem like maybe Byron Murphy wants, not him, but maybe the coaching staff wants to kind of push him a little bit to maybe move on the outside. I don't know. We'll see what happens. These coaching geniuses, you know what I mean? They get paid millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're going to put these players in the best position available to help us win some games. So we'll see what happens there. But thank you so very much for the super chat, Red Sea. I really do appreciate you, my guy. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. Let's see here. Let me get another quick drink of water. We have Zylo says, move Isaiah to corner and Jalen to safety. See, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Jalen is already a safety, but I see what you're saying. But I don't think Isaiah Simmons is going to be at the corner position. Like, if they were going to do it, they would have done it already. And we also heard Vance Joseph say straight up that he wants to use him primarily in the weak inside linebacking spot. Like, that's where they want to put him at. So that's where I think he's going to stay. I get it. Like, when we play Madden, we can move Isaiah Simmons to the safety role. We can move him to cornerback. We can do all this and we can do all that. But I think in all actuality, it's not really up to us. It really isn't. We can pitch all the ideas in the world to these coaching staffs, but truth of the matter is that they think they know it all, and that's kind of how it's going to be. But I like where you're coming from, though. I like where you're coming from. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. We have Jean Paul. What's going on, my guy? Says Isaiah Simmons is a will linebacker. So yeah, linebacker. Yeah. So yeah, I think he's going to stay there. I know that a lot of people were like, well, might maybe move him over. And I get it. Like, I like that, we're pitching ideas and kind of like trying to, put pieces together for Isaiah Simmons to be the hybrid player that he was coming into the NFL. That was one of my main concerns about Isaiah Simmons. And it's nothing to do with him as a player. It's the coaching staff in this Cardinal organization that really don't know what to do with this type of player. And that's kind of really what concerns me about getting Kyle Pitts, the tight end. Now, granted, Kyle Pitts is very good. I really do love what I've seen from Kyle Pitts. And I know one of my main subscribers here, Jordan P., loves the idea of getting Kyle Pitts. But I just do not. I feel like his talent will be wasted here at the Arizona Cardinals. I really do. And I want a number one pick that's going to be, get out there. This is our first game of the season. Get out there and be the first round pick that we chose you to be. Now, if we get a DB, if we get a corner, then he's going to struggle. He's going to struggle. We can't automatically say he's trash, get him out of here, he's dumpster fire. The cornerback role is probably one of the hardest positions to go from the collegiate level to the NFL level. It's absolutely hard. And we're going to see if we get J.C. Hornet in it. We're going to see if we get Caleb Farley or maybe even Patrick Surtain. We'll see. But if we get one of those top corners, they're going to struggle. It's going to happen. But that is the position that I want this Arizona Cardinal team to go for, because I feel like it's very, very important for this Arizona Cardinal team moving forward to establish a number one DB like we had Patrick Peterson before, because everybody knew Patrick Peterson shut down corner in his time. Now, granted, these last couple of years with Patrick Peterson, it's obvious Father Time got the best of him, but he's still a valuable asset in the cornerback role. Now, did he get burned a lot? Yes, he did, but he's getting older. I mean, you try to run with all these top athletes out here at 30 years old. It's hard, man. It's absolutely hard. So I don't blame Patrick Peterson at all. He wanted to collect the money. He wanted to collect the bag one last time. I really do hope that he does come back for that 1-year contract and is going to be put in the Ring of Honor. I think that would be absolutely fantastic for Patrick Peterson. Let's keep on reading into the comments to see what everybody else has to say. I hope I didn't miss any super chats. I kind of went on a ramble. We see James Smith says, did Larry retire? Right now, we still have no word about Larry Fitzgerald. There's talks, there's speculations. They're saying that he might want to, chase the ring with Bruce Arians. He might want to go to Minnesota Vikings because that's where his hometown is. He might sign somewhere else. I don't know. Right now, we still don't have any information other than we're all in the dark. He's a free agent. Free agent, first time in his life. This is where he stands right now. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. Let's see what everybody else has to say. Let's see here. So we got Rocco in the house. Rocco, what's going on? Says hot take. I honestly like Sean McVay as he actually knows how to play calls when he's smacked in the mouth. Yeah, I agree with you 110%. 110%. I love Sean McVay. If we were to rank right now, the head coaches of the NFC West, who would you say is the best head coaches, from number one being the number one, obviously, number two, number three, number four? Where would you put Cliff Kingsbury in that situation? Where would you put Cliff Kingsbury if we're going to line them all up and we're going to say, hey, rank the head coaches in the NFC West: Pete Carroll, Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, and Cliff Kingsbury? I would honestly say most people would say Cliff Kingsbury is number four. I would honestly say Cliff Kingsbury is number four. And that's a big problem. I hope he takes a big leap. We're all kind of taking a blind leap at this point. We're all kind of going into the 2021 season saying, whoa, look at all these shiny toys we got. Look at all these plus 30 free agents that we're in a win now mode. We are in a win now mode. We have Kyler Murray in still his rookie year. We're adding these pieces together that were former Pro Bowlers, but can they still play at that level that they did at one point in their career? We have yet to see it. We still have yet to see it, but there's a lot of different things that we can go about saying. So let's take a look. We have Fernando saying number four. We have Sul saying number one. That's I don't know about that one, my guy. I don't know about that one. Austin says four. If we don't do anything next year, he is gone. I agree. Definitely agree. James Smith says, if Farley didn't have to get surgery, do you think that JC Horn could fall to 16? Yes, 110%. There were so many mock drafts. Like JC Horn's name wasn't really in a lot of people's mouths until after the back surgery news and after the Pro Bowl. Like his pro day was good. His pro day was very, very good. And this guy is the equivalent of a physical corner that I really want to get in our secondary. I want to get JC Horn. I think this whole back surgery for Caleb Farley really did make it an emphasis for a lot of teams to really start looking at in most people's opinions, the expert analysts saying that, JC Horn was number three. With this whole news that came down that he needed to get surgery, he got moved to the 2 spot. Some people even might say number 1 spot. Just really depends on the pro day. So, that's one of my main concerns here. I would love JC Horn at 16, but can he fall? That is another question. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. We have Alex saying Suns are playing. Yes, they are. I have the Phoenix Suns on my phone right now, and I'm actually watching them play as I am doing this podcast right now. So I'm watching the Phoenix Suns. Currently, Phoenix Suns are winning 70-60 against the Rockets. So let's keep it going. Let's go and get that next W, Suns. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. We have Alex saying, if Surtain and Horn is gone at 16, would you pick Devontae Smith? Woo, let's put this way. I wouldn't be mad if the Arizona Cardinals did that. I really wouldn't. Because AJ Green is a rental. He is. He's a rental for 1 year. And can he even last this year? So I wouldn't be mad. I really wouldn't be mad if they did that. I know there's a lot of people that would be mad if we ended up getting Devontae Smith, but I wouldn't be mad. I think he's really good. He's definitely got to put on some weight, that's for sure. But I still think he's a dynamite player, and he can very well be a good playmaker for this Arizona Cardinal team. Great question. We have Zylo saying Kai needs to go. Well, he's obviously not going yet. He's still here. At least until 1 more year, so we'll exactly see what's going to happen with this Arizona Cardinal team. We have Kevin said, big hot take. If all the surgeries go good, I would take Farley over Horn. I'm not mad at that. I'm really not. Caleb Farley was seen as probably one of the second DB, where it was kind of like, Caleb Farley's better, Patrick Surtain's better. Everybody kept debating back and forth, but it just really depends on scheme fit, depends on the defense that's already out there. Who has the best defense, and that's the team that's going to shine, or who has the best defensive line that's going to put the pressure on the quarterback. That's who's going to shine right there. So we'll see. It's all just due to the positions and where they really go. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. So we got John Paul says Eric Stokes ran a 4.25 and was a third-year starter plus 4 interceptions last year. I definitely think Eric Stokes can very well fall definitely to the second when we pick our second round. He can very well be a possibility for the Arizona Cardinal team. Now, I know there's a lot of people that love the idea for the Arizona Cardinals to go running back. Not so much for the 16th overall, but get a running back in the later part of the draft, if that makes sense. So obviously you would trade back. Who here right now in the comments below is opposed to trading back for this Arizona Cardinal team? Not only obviously to trade back and get a running back, but also maybe to recoup a third round. Let me know in the comments below. But we do got another super chat in the house. We got RC3 Chambers. My guy, let me give you the quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much. Says, trade back, get Newsome, Javonte Williams, and Campbell. Yo, Dad. So trade back, get Newsome. So let me ask you this, RC3. I know you're a big fan of Javonte Williams. Let me ask you this. How far back do you want to go? Like, what team do you want to trade back with? And what do you think we can gain in terms of picks? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see what happens there. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. So we got Rocco says, third round picks are always sleepers players, so I would like trading back. Okay, so Rocco says, yeah. We have James Smith saying don't. Okay. We have DBA underscore Luke. I want Najee Harris. So let me ask you this, Luke. Would you want Najee Harris at 16th overall, or would you risk trading back in the NFL draft and trying to recoup a third, maybe even a late second, maybe even a fourth to get your running back of the future? Let me know in the comments. So RC Chambers says he would trade back with Pittsburgh or Buffalo. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's so hard to say because I don't know. Would Greg Newsome be available? Very well, possibly. I don't know, man. It's so situational, man. It's so situational. I know we can do the mock drafts to our ears, bleed or our eyes bleed. We can do mock drafts forever and we can think we do the best mock drafts, but in actuality, can we get a team that's willing to give us this draft capital to draft the players that we want? In a perfect world, yes. In the real world, maybe not. Maybe not. We do got Zylo saying, I want Travis Etienne. Okay. So we got Fernando says trade back and get Travis Etienne. I like the idea of Travis Etienne. I really do. The biggest reason why I like him is because this is his dream scenario. Like, this is where he wants to play. And there's something about him wanting to come to the Arizona Cardinals that give me a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of like, that guy might be good. But honestly, it's so hard to pass up Najee Harris. Not only is he bigger in stature, not only is he couldn't be that 3-down back, but he's going to give you that big physicality, run down the defensive line and see if we can get those ugly yards. That's what Najee Harris can get you. So I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. I like the idea of Etienne. I really do, trust me, especially because he's super elusive, but we'll see what happens. We do got our third super chat of the night. We got J Shorty. Let me give you a quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much for doing that. There's the quick dab. Says, I don't care what we do, just don't blow it. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Yeah, I don't know. And this right here, it's so situational because what is really blowing it for this Arizona Cardinal team? I guess getting a quarterback would be blowing it. Because this team can use every which way of players. They can still get a guard. They can get Elijah Vera Tucker, and they can get more help. especially Elijah Tucker won't be playing maybe in the first years, or maybe if we get some injuries, maybe Justin Pugh, maybe we can get Brian Winters. I don't know. Very well be a possibility. They can go wide receiver and get the number 2 wide receiver next to D-Hop. They can go DB because I really want to get DB more than anything. I really do. And then running back. We need running back. There's a lot of people that are sold on Chase Edmonds being number 1, but I don't want to be put in that situation again where 2 years ago we had to trade away a 4th or 5th rounder to get Kenyon Drake because all we were left with was Zach Zenner, Alfred Morris, and some other people that we've never heard of before. I don't want to be put back in that same situation again. I really don't. So yes, I like Chase Edmonds, but I do think that he's going to thrive a lot more when he shares the backfield with somebody else. I really do. I really do. Somebody's asking here, so should we get a kicker? We shouldn't get a kicker because we got Matt Prater. So if you don't know this already, Matt Prater was signed by the Arizona Cardinals, I believe on a 1-year deal. It's not going to be a long-term solution, but definitely somebody that's going to be able to give us hopefully some consistency. And that's all we really ask for here in the Arizona Cardinals. We just want some darn consistency. That's it. But thank you so very much, JJP, Jay Shorty. I really do appreciate you, man. I appreciate that $4.99 donation, my guy. All right, let's keep on reading onto the comments here. We have James Smith says, do you want to trade up in the draft? If we had more draft capital than we did, I think that would be a very well possibility for the Arizona Cardinals to do, to trade up. But I don't think we have the draft capital to trade up. I know there's some channel members that really want to get Patrick Surtain and possibly trade up for him. But I don't know, man. Like, we would have to possibly trade maybe in the 7th, the 8th, and 9th pick. And that's, over 6+ picks and anything in the top 10, you're gonna need some mad capital. And I just don't want this Arizona Cardinal team and the front office to really give up a lot of our capital. Just kind of how I went a little crazy on my second mock draft yesterday. I went rogue. I went absolutely rogue. It happens, man. We're all not perfect. If you guys did not see, or if you guys weren't here yesterday, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's kind of where I go there. I would rather trade back than trade up, in my personal opinion, to see if we can try to recoup some picks. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. Leonard Wolf, later, man. Have a great one. Shaftez, my guy, says, good night, man. Yeah, dude, good night, man. Alex says, would you get Brevin Jordan in the 2nd if he stays, which I think you can get Wyatt Davis. I don't know. Like, here's the way I'm looking at this draft, and it's all opinion based. What I would love this Arizona Cardinal team to do in a perfect scenario, I would love this Arizona Cardinal team to go DB or to get cornerback in the 1st round. And then maybe if a real stud running back is there, then I would love to get that stud running back in the 2nd round. I know, I get it. Like, we can get running back in the 3rd. We don't have a 3rd. We can get it in the 5th. Possibly can't. I don't know. But I feel like that's kind of like our only option at this point. That's what I would love this Arizona Cardinal team to do. Get a cornerback in the 1st round, and then in the 2nd round, it's going to be luxury pick. We need to get some weapons for Kyler Murray, whether getting him a bona fide number 1 running back there can very well be a possibility. But we'll see who falls. We'll definitely see who falls. Thanks for the question, though. We do got Red Sea coming up clutch again with another $5 donation. Mike, let me give you that quick dab. Says, Mike, we don't have ammo to trade up. Also, Mike, trades entire exactly. So if you guys weren't here yesterday, this was when I got a little crazy. Yeah, I was like 2 drafts in. So my first mock draft was pretty good. Second mock draft, I got nuts. I went absolutely rogue. I traded everything to go up to get Javonte Williams. Don't do that again. And I did my 3rd one. My 3rd one was pretty decent too. Thank you so very much, Red Sea, for reminding me and giving me that PTSD again. Appreciate you, my guy. All right, let's keep on reading onto the comments. Dakota, my guy, what's going on? He says, I would rather get 2nd round Alex Leatherwood. Okay. I like that. I like that. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. I think people are having a conversation. I think Red Sea and Jordan P are going at it on the comments. All right, let's see here. Sam Rice, what's up, AZ? What's going on, Sam Rice? Thanks for being here, my guy. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here before we move on to the topics of choice. We have King Savage saying all Cardinal fans need to make a GoFundMe to buy the Arizona Cardinals and make the organization better. I like this. This is exactly what we need to do right here. King Savage, Kool-Aid. I agree. I agree with you. 110%. Now, is this going to happen? Probably not, because you need some billions of dollars. You're going to have to take a bag in there to Michael Bidwill and maybe give him an extra bow tie and be like, look, man, I need to buy this organization from you. Here's the money. Bam. Sign my name on here. And this is going to be a team run by the city. I'm just kidding. Maybe not by the city, because that would be kind of tough. But we're going to get some new people in there for sure. But thank you so very much, King Savage. That I agree with you for sure. Keep on reading onto the comments here. Franco says, don't forget, we also need tight end. Yeah. I mean, granted, we have Max Williams still. And then we also signed Darrell Daniels back. Now, whether you're comfortable with that or whether you're not, we do have two in that position. But yeah, I do think that we can very well get tight end too. And see, that's the problem. That's the problem right now. Guys, we have, what is it? $15 million in cap right now. If you guys didn't hear the news, if you guys weren't here on last week's stream, I said that the Arizona Cardinals did open up some cap room. We ended up renegotiating some contracts from A, Jordan Hicks, and B, Rodney Hudson. Now, we got some draft picks. Not draft picks, I'm sorry. We got some more cap room. And I think it somehow equates to $13 to $15 million, somewhere along that lines. So I can still very well see this Arizona Cardinal team maybe making some more moves, hopefully. Maybe before the draft, we can maybe make some more moves. Hopefully, fingers crossed. There's still some needs that this Arizona Cardinal team needs to do. If we can somehow still get a solid running back, maybe a James Conner, maybe a Todd Gurley, maybe a Le'Veon Bell, if we can get somebody like that on a cheap deal, we don't need to talk about Javonte Williams. We don't need to talk about Najee Harris. We don't need to talk about Travis Etienne. But we're going into the season, the 2021 season, and we have so many holes in this team. So many holes. And I can't sit here right now with a fact and tell you that the Arizona Cardinals are going to win the NFC West. I don't have the confidence in saying that. I really don't. We're going into a third year of Cliff Kingsbury. And instead of, progressing, he was regressing in terms of later on into the season. Now, granted, we do have 17 total games this coming year, so that's cool. There's a little bit more of a buffer there. We have 17 total games instead of 16 games, so that's awesome. But I don't have confidence in him. I really don't. Can we add some more pieces that give me confidence? Not just me, but a lot of the fan base that obviously sees that there's so many holes and we don't have a lot of draft capital. We got a first, a second, and we don't pick until probably the 5th. Yeah, so I think it's the 5th, 2, 6th, and the 7th. Yeah, 5th, 2, 6th, and the 7th. What are we going to get with those? Hopefully we can, but I don't know, man. It's boggling to me right now. It really is boggling to me. Let's keep on reading through the comments here. We got DBA saying Dan Arnold had butterfingers. Yeah, Dan Arnold ended up going to the Carolina Panthers, I believe. I think he signed like a 2-year deal, so good for him. Let's keep on reading onto the comments. Here we go. I am Bear, my guy, with a clutch $9.99 donation. Let me give you the quick dab. Bam. I am Bear, man. I am Bear. Here we go. Trade back with the Bears or the Titans. Get Newsome round 1. If he isn't there, round 2. So if he isn't there, round 2, go CB again. Maybe Asante Samuels, Campbell. Number 3, get Chuba. Unless we get a running back in the first round and then take Paul Newsome. Okay. So Paulson Adebo, I actually did see his tape now, or his highlights on YouTube. I was impressed. I do like him, but I do think he can fall to the 3rd. We don't have a 3rd. That's the issue. We don't have a 3rd. But yes, if we do trade back, we can very well still go DB. So I do like this comment a lot. And right now, thinking about like possibly trading back, it doesn't sound like a bad option. It really doesn't. I hate the fact that we're at 49 as our last pick and we don't pick again to 160. There's so much room right there for players to make an impact on this Arizona Cardinal team, not only defensively, but offensively as well. So much room. So now my wheels are spinning. I'm really thinking, yeah, maybe we can very well trade back. It might be a possibility. But if JC Horn's there, I can't see the Cardinals passing him up. I really can't. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you so very much, I Am Bear. Appreciate that. Let me give you the quick dab again for that $10 donation. Let's keep on reading onto the comments. Jordan P says Adebo is a good corner, but mid rounds. Yes, I agree, and I think I Am Bear agrees with that too. The only situation that we would have to trade back to try to recoup maybe a late second, try to recoup a third round, maybe a late third, something along those lines, because we need to figure out what this Arizona Cardinal team can do. Keep on reading onto the comments here. Let's see what everybody else is saying. Not Mario. I'm back. What's up, my guy? Thank you so very much for being here. Jordan P says Greedy Williams, brother Rosario is Williams. Greedy Williams, brother Rosario is Williams. Don't get the comment, but I think you're saying that he has a brother named Rosario. Cool. All right, let's keep on reading into the comments. Kingsbury likes ranch. Okay. All right. That's good to know, my guy. That's good to know. Keep on reading onto the comments here. Oh, here we go. Greedy Williams' brother, Rodarius Williams, is a good corner, but in the mid rounds. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I was confused. I was like, what? Okay, I see what you're saying. So Rocco's saying, do you think the Panthers are going to go corner? That's a great question, man. That really is. I honestly think that the Cardinals are going to go. I'm sorry, the Cardinals. I think the Panthers, in my mind, I feel like the Panthers are going to go Micah Parsons. I really do. Now, the biggest reason why I say Micah Parsons is because they need to fill in the Luke Kuechly situation, because he ended up retired. I think they want another person in there that's going to be able to hold it down. I can very well see them go either corner, or I can see them getting Micah Parsons. I personally think Micah Parsons is either going to the Lions or to the Panthers. That is my personal 110% opinion there. But we'll see. We'll definitely see, guys. If you guys have not yet already, definitely do me one big favor. Smash that like button. Helps the channel grow out. Helps me grow out tremendously. So thank you so very much. Smash that like button if you have not yet already. Let's keep on reading onto the comments. Sam said Luke has been gone for years now. Yeah, but I don't think that they found somebody that's going to be able to kind of come in there and be like, that plays like Luke can. And I do think that Mike Parsons can very well be that person. But like I said, it's all opinions. Panthers might take Surtain. Maybe. Bear Down says, do you think we sign another? So I want us to sign another one. I really do. But I don't know if you guys heard. So earlier in the stream, like in the beginning of the stream, I just kind of told you guys the news. If you guys were holding out hope for Quinton Dunbar to come to the Arizona Cardinals, the Detroit Lions ended up signing Quinton Dunbar already. So that dream has been smashed. Don't expect Quinton Dunbar. Don't expect a video from the AZ Sports fan saying, we just got Quinton Dunbar, let's go, because it's not going to happen. He ended up signing with the Detroit Lions. Do I want another cornerback for this Arizona Cardinal team? I do. I would feel more confident. I would feel more comfortable moving forward into the 2021 season if we did get another veteran cornerback. We can very well, maybe a lot of people kept saying Richard Sherman. Why not give him a try? At this point, I wouldn't be mad. I really wouldn't. We got BBH ALV coming in here clutch with the $4.99 donation. Let me give you the quick dab saying dream scenario. Let me clear my throat. Dream scenario. Sign a running back for a cheap deal. Draft a potential next Patrick Peterson. 5th round, get a running back. Okay. Now, here's the thing. And I do agree with you, BB8. 100% agree with you. I think when we're doing a lot of these mock drafts, keep in mind, these mock drafts are simulated based off big boards. So if a big player, if like a player like Najee Harris, if a player like Travis Etienne, if a player like Javonte Williams is on somebody's big board and they're a top 30, they're going to go around that spot. They are. We can very well see Trey Sermon slip to the 5th. Now, we're not going to see Etienne. We're not going to see Najee Harris. We're not going to see Javonte Williams slip to the 5th. Absolutely not. But we see Trey Sermon maybe going the 3rd and the 4th. We can very well see him going to the 5th. And I'm talking about Trey Sermon. I'm sorry. We can see him go to the 5th. Maybe we can see him going to the 6th. The running back position in terms of draft, in terms of like the trend of the way the NFL is going, a lot of them seem like, hey, we can just get an undrafted one. Why do a big value pick on a player that is expendable? And it sucks. And it sucks to be a running back right now during this market. But it's true. It's true. It's the truth of the matter, guys, that running backs, the way that teams are looking at them right now, they're looking at them as a dime a dozen. And it sucks. But it's the truth. So we can very well get one on the 5th. Maybe Trey Sermon is the only one that I have my eye on that can very well fall to the 5th. But we'll see what happens, guy. Thank you so very much for doing that. I appreciate that. Evil Monster, what's going on, my guy? One of the latest channel members. Let me give you the quick dab just for being here. Evil Monster, yes, I'm not too thrilled if they take a running back like some mocks show. I want Elijah Vera Tucker. I wouldn't hate that either. And see, that's the problem, man. That's the problem. We have so many holes on this Arizona Cardinal team with not a lot of draft picks. But, I mean, the draft picks went to good causes. Like, I'm not saying, why do we give up these draft picks? Why don't we have a third? Why don't we have – I mean, they went to good causes. They really did. D-Hop, Rodney Hudson. You can't get anything better than that. But we're in the situation right now where we still have holes because our free agency haul was – seemed to be splashy, seemed to be on the win now mode. But if you really take a look at it realistically, we got a lot of 30-plus players that's probably not going to be playing in 2 years from now. And what did the Arizona Cardinals do then? Yep. Let that sink in, my guys and gals. Let that sink in. So we need to figure it out. We really, really, really do. Let's keep on reading us to the comments here. You guys are coming up clutch with these awesome comments. So definitely keep flooding the chat. If you guys have not yet already, definitely smash the like button. Means the world to me, means the world to the channel as well. It helps me, the channel grow out tremendously. So if you haven't already, smash that like button, please. Let's keep on reading onto the comments. These are some great, great comments here. Oh, this is a good question. We got Sam Rice. Oh, yeah, I like this. I like this, Sam Rice. Let me get you on here quick. So out of all free agency signings, which one of any do you think can make the Pro Bowl this year? That is a great, great question. Great, great question. Oh, okay. Let's answer this. Let's answer this here real quick. Who do you think can make the Pro Bowl? Now, in my personal opinion here, I think Rodney Hudson can be the Pro Bowler here. In my personal opinion, I think Rodney Hudson can be it. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below. I see somebody right here on the comments saying, breaking news, Larry Fitzgerald just retired. We don't want... Don't be that guy is what I'm trying to say. Don't be that guy. If it's real, definitely be 100% Benjamin. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because, hey, I'm streaming. You know, all these Cardinal players, Steve Keim wants to do things when I'm streaming, so I wouldn't be surprised if this happened. But definitely, could somebody confirm if Larry Fitzgerald's retired? I doubt he has, but we have Benjamin coming in here, wants to give us some flack. So let's take a look what the comments are saying. I do think Rodney Hudson could very well be the Pro Bowler in our team. Easily Hudson, got J.J. Watt, Hudson. Hot take, A.J. Green has a breakout year. I hope so, man. From your lips to the football god's ears is all I have to say. I hope so. Red Season, Hudson is the only right answer. Okay. Can anybody confirm what's the whole Larry Fitzgerald thing? If he retired, if he didn't retire, I doubt he did. I'm trying to look on Twitter. I'm trying to look at all this different stuff here. We got Nick L saying Butler. Okay. Okay. Malcolm Butler. He likes Malcolm Butler. Jordan P says, Watt is going to have a resurgence here year with Chandler Jones. Okay. Keep on reading onto the comments. It's a troll. Yeah, I don't see anything on here either in terms of him retiring. And I'm pretty sure I would have got a notification. Come on, Benjamin. Don't be that guy. Come on, my guy. We have to have one, right? We had to have one. Yeah. Jordan P says, yeah, he technically didn't re-sign. Yeah. There's no breaking news there. That's for sure. All right, let's keep on reading into the comments here. Still rumors, still speculation. I agree. I am Bear says, yes, Breland will be an option. I do like, is Breland still available in terms of cornerback? That would be cool, man. We just need to bring somebody else in. Like, can we bring somebody else in? Is that cool? Come on now. Let's just bring somebody else in. Keep on reading. Oh, here we go. We got BBH ALV coming up clutch with another $5 donation. Let me give you a quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much for doing that. It says, out of the signings, J.J. Watt. But if we're going based on players who who came in, Rodney Hudson. But the question asked free agency signings and Oh, okay. Touche. Touche. He was traded. I still say Rodney Hudson, though. I see what you're saying with the whole technical out of it. I hope so, man. Honestly, I hope that these former Pro Bowlers can become Pro Bowlers again. I really do. Because honestly, oh, man, I want to hit playoffs, man. I want to be on these live streams excited that the Arizona Cardinals finally beat the Rams out of 8 straight times in a row. I want to be excited about finally sweeping the Seattle Seahawks. I want to be excited about the San Francisco 49ers and us beating them again. I want these things for our division. Our division is so darn hard to get through right now. And I don't feel like we've gotten very much better. Like, I really don't. Like, yes, we got all these big splash plays, but we still have a lot of holes. Like, we're talking right now, like, about the draft, and we just listed off Kyle Pitts. We just lifted off. We need tight end. We need running back. We need DB. We can even get Elijah Vera Tucker. Like, we can go any which way, and it like absolutely boggles my mind that we're in this situation right now. We do got another $4.99 donation. My guy, let me give you the quick dab from Caston Zimner saying we either get Horn or Surtain, or we take wide receiver or running back in the first round. Okay. I like the idea of Horn or Surtain. I do. I like the idea of getting JC Horn. It's just, dang, he had to have a really good pro day, right? He had to have a really good pro day. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. Thank you so very much, Keston. That means the world. It helps out a lot for this channel and everything. Thank you so very much for super chatting in here. Nick L says Trey McKitty would be nice draft pick in the later rounds. Yeah. Can we get Trey McKitty? Yeah, very well. But is he going to fall to the 5th? Like, that's the problem. Like, we're dealing with a first rounder and a second rounder. Like, we have first and second, and we don't pick again until the 5th. Like, that's the problem. Could Trey McKitty fall to the 5th? Can another player that, we see as the later rounds as a Trey Sermon, can he fall to the 5th? That's the problem that we're at right now. BBH coming up here, clutch again, saying only 36 likes? Smash that like button. That's crazy talk right there. There's 36 likes, and there's 68 people in here watching the AZ Sports Fan on a Monday, on a beautiful, beautiful Monday evening, and there's 36 likes. Do me a big favor, guys. If you're watching me on your screen, flip it over, smash that like button. I got to sneeze. Sorry about that. Yes, definitely smash the like button. I just sneezed for y'all. Smash that like button. Allergy season's in the air. If you guys have allergies, smash that like button. Apparently, people only like to smash the like button if we have some similarities. So if you hate, what is it called? If you hate allergy season, smash the like button, please. RC3 coming up clutch with another $1.99 donation. Oh, I'm sorry, $2 donation. Let me give you the quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much. AJ Green is going to be a sleeper. I hope so, man. I hope so. Zylo with the $1.99 donation. Let me give you another quick dab saying, do you think we should sign Breland? Yes. I think we can get more certainty. Like, even if we go like another DB, like let's say, for example, we get a DB and I'm happy, yeah, we're good. Mike's happy, but I still think we should get a DB in the first round. It doesn't change my mind getting that in the first round. It really doesn't. But yes, I definitely don't think Breland would hurt for sure. But thank you so very much, Zylo. That definitely means the world. We got JJP, Jay Shorty again. Let me give you the quick dab again for the $4.99 donation. So I got the best idea right here, guys. Put your your listening caps on right here. Right here. I got the best idea. We trade 5 first-round picks and move up to get Trevor Lawrence and oh my god, bro. I opened up people's ears, man. You want to give up 5 first-round picks to move up to get Trevor Lawrence and run a second quarterback offense instant Super Bowl. I hope you're not serious. That's hilarious, though. That's funny. Yeah, maybe, right? It's Kime, so we'll see what happens. We do got Caston coming back here with another $4.99 donation, another clutch thing. Let me give you a quick dab. Thank you so very much for doing that. If Horn and Farley are not on the board at 16, who do you take? So we were kind of presented to this whole situation. So I'm assuming Horn, Farley, and Surtain is in there, right? So we got to get some players that are available. So let's say, for example, Elijah Vera Tucker's there. Devontae Smith is there. It just really depends on who's there. That's the problem. Like, we can get a Devontae Smith at 16, or we can just trade back. Like let's say, for example, we live in the world where we have 30. Like, if we have I don't know, man. It's tough. If the top 3 DB or the quarterbacks aren't there, I don't know. It's tough. It just really depends on who's there. It really is. We'll see, though. We'll see. I know. I want to give you an answer. I want to know who's available on the board. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. You made it a little easier. You meant Horn or Surtain. Okay, gotcha. So Farley would be there. Okay, thank you so very much for clarifying that. If he isn't there, so let's say, for example, we were put in a scenario where Farley and Devontae Smith was there. I wouldn't be mad at either of them. I really wouldn't be mad at either of them. But I would have to go DB. I really would. Now, I still would want Smith. Like, Devontae Smith comes here, cool. Yeah, bring him on in. Yeah, I'm down with that. But I would have to go DB because I think it's a big, big need. We have JJP. I was serious. Oh, you were. Oh, my bad. Oh. Okay, well, that's an idea. That's it. Let's put a pin on that idea, JJP. Now, is it going to happen? I don't know. Thank you so very much for the $1.99 donation, my guy. That definitely means the world. Appreciate you. The Night guy says, I'd sell the farm for Herbert. Wow. Okay. Huh. Okay. And I did see somebody say something on here. Or am I watching the Suns game? Yes, I am watching the Phoenix Suns game right here on my phone. Phoenix Suns, unfortunately, is tied with the Rockets 101-101. Now, this seemed like a very trappy game for the Phoenix Suns. We'll see if they can pull it off. I think that they will be able to, but we'll see. They're still like close to 10 minutes in the fourth, so we'll see what happens. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. So let me ask you a quick question, JJP. Are you not sold on Kyler? Put it on the comments here below. Or if you're not sold on Kyler Murray, put it on the comments. Now, this is going to be the year. This is going to be very much the year. His third year going into the NFL. We'll see. I hope he can remain healthy. I really do, because there's a lot of people looking at that already. There's a lot of people looking at, can Kyler Murray stay healthy? We got to see. Casting coming up here again. Okay, let me give you a quick dab. Okay, can we do a mock right now? If you do, I will donate another $10. I don't know if you want to. Well, here's the thing. Let's do this, Caston. Save your money. Save your money. What we usually do, we do mock drafts with channel members on Tuesdays. So this is going to be the last week. So because we're getting close to the end of the stream, we do mock drafts on Tuesday, so tomorrow. Now, we do get channel members on here. Now, if you guys are not channel members, I would rather use your $10 and get a $3.99 subscription to become a channel member if you want to get onto the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Now, how it usually works, I got 2 or 3 channel members together, clump them up, say, hey, you're Steve Keim, you're blah, 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 and you're this. I'll be Michael Bidwell. I'm going to sit here. You tell me who to pick. You want to draft up, you want to draft back. Let me know what you want to do, and that's what we're going to do. If you're interested in doing something like that, all you need to do is become a channel member and follow me on Instagram. Everything is on this ticker below. Instead of donating that, I would rather you, instead of paying $10, do $3.99 and try to get into the mock draft tomorrow with the channel members, in my personal opinion, if you want to do something like that. Let's keep on reading. Not Mara says, can I join tomorrow? Yes, if you're here tomorrow, my guy, you can very well join tomorrow for sure. You're a channel member. Yes, you can very well join tomorrow for sure. Some of these comments, man, are crazy. Caston says, how can I get a channel member? So here's a couple different things you can do it. What I have heard is you channel member, if you get onto this channel on a computer or laptop, it's probably the easiest way to do it. If you can get on a computer or laptop, go on YouTube and go onto my main page. There's going to be a blue button that says join. You click on that, and that's all you need to do. You pick your package that you want, click on that, and you should be golden from there. Or I think if you have an Android phone, you can actually join with your phone. That little $ that you super chat, one of the options to say become a channel member, you can click on that and you can become a channel member that way. So a couple different options. I think it's a lot easier because most people have iPhones, or a lot of people have iPhones and they can't do it through iPhones. Try to get on a computer or laptop, go on my channel, and just get on that way. It's the easiest way. Eric Burns came up clutch with another $5 donation. I am sold on Murray. Pray he stays healthy. I am too. I want Murray to work. I do. I love everything about Murray. The only flaw that I see in Murray, and I'm going to be a little critical here, is the whole getting too mopey, getting too sad, and just sits back. And I don't feel like the leadership is there 100% because you're supposed to be the leader of men. That's the only flaw. That's the only knock I have on Kyler Murray. But I really do like what I do think he's better than Josh Rosen. He's definitely a viable asset with his legs. He's got a good arm. It's just we need to protect Kyler. That should be number one thing. So that's one of the main reasons if we do go Elijah Vera Tucker and do get a guard, I wouldn't be mad at that. Maybe Justin Pugh sucks. Maybe we can put Elijah Vera Tucker at that spot. We'll see what happens though. I think a couple of different things is very important. A, we need to protect Kyler, and I do hope he stays healthy. But I am sold on Kyler Murray. I do think he's the real deal. I just need to figure out what the heck is going to happen in this draft. And that's just more out of curiosity more than anything. Micah says, what time tomorrow? Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Arizona time. That's usually when we do all of our streams, 6 p.m. Arizona time. If you're not, if you don't have your post notification bell on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, do that just because it's easier that way. It gives you a notification when I go live. So definitely go ahead and put your post notification bell on. BBH, ALV, man, you guys are okay. If you guys haven't noticed, I look a lot crispier. I look a lot like more HD, 1080p. So they say. I got a new camera. If you guys haven't noticed the new quality, I got a new camera, and it's because of the super chatters. It's because of the channel members that help fuel this page go. Thank you so very much, by the way. I'm looking a lot crispier. I'm looking a lot cleaner. Thank you so very much for doing it, guys, by the way. It definitely means the world. All your donations go back to the channel to get me these lights here, to get me this 4K camera, so I don't look fuzzy. I don't look fuzzy. So thank you so very much. Let me see what BBH has to say with another $4.99 donation. Let me go ahead and give you that quick dab. It says, I don't care who we get first round, as long as he is a need filler and starts, not an Isaiah Simmons. Oh, I love this. I love this. Yes, I agree. I 100% agree, BBH. 100% agree. I cannot sit here and say it would be hard for us to go back to back and be like, we're going to get a first rounder, but he's not going to start until 8 games in. I would hate this. And BBH, if this happens again, let me get you onto this AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Let me get you back on, my guy, because you need a rant and I need a rant. Let's just say that up front right now. Red Sea says, buy a better Wi-Fi network. Hey, I got supposedly the best Wi-Fi available. It's just this room is like a dead zone. Like when I do my streaming, it's terrible. And I got like a Wi-Fi like extender supposedly. It's a mess. But yes, BBH, if this happens again, I need to get you on the page because I know you're going to rant. And I'm probably going to rant this as well. I agree with you 100%. I don't care who we go first round, but he needs to be a need filler. He needs to start automatically. Okay. Love it. Thank you so very much for the $4.99 BBH. That definitely means the world to me. Here we go. Sam Rice with the new channel membership, my guy. Thank you so very much for doing that. That's a double dab, my friend. Thank you so very much, man. Channel membership. He found a way. I don't know how he did it. I know. Let's take a look here. Somebody was saying, yeah, so he found a way to do it. Thank you, Sam Rice. That definitely means the world. Appreciate you. I am taking a look at the Suns right now. I did see, I think we were leading up here, so super excited about it. Next super chat, Arizona's going to buy Verizon. Yeah, that's way too expensive. But thank you so very much, Sam Rice. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. We're probably going to be ending the stream here shortly, guys. This has actually been an absolute pleasure. If you guys don't have your post notification bell on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, all you need to do is put the AZ Sports Fan, go to the page, put that little bell notification. We will go live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Arizona time. It's going to be channel member exclusive. So like you can get on, but once the channel member is over, it goes just to channel member so they can be able to play back. So Sam Rice, because he became a new channel member, he can go back and take a look at my mock draft yesterday and see that I messed up dramatically because I did 3 mock drafts. First one was pretty good. Second one, I got power hungry. It happens, okay? I get it. I don't want to hear it. Third one was pretty decent as well. I just did different scenarios. Second one, but yeah. So if you guys are not yet complete channel members, definitely consider doing that. It helps out. But if not, no worries. We got JJP again coming up clutch. My goodness, man. You are coming up mad clutch, man, with all these donations, dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let me give the quick bam. You should do a meet and greet. So I think the only way that I would be able to do this is if I go to a game. And this year, just really depends on how it's all going to work out, just because I am having a newborn baby in the house. Hopefully going to be born in August. So it might prevent me to go to games this year, but we'll see. I mean, everything is open up on the options. I know I want to give more perks to the channel members that are coming through. So we'll see, man. I'll definitely keep you updated, JJP. But best thing you can do is definitely follow me on all my Instagram, Twitter, all that different stuff, because I do post Suns content. I post everything on there. This channel has very well made its way into a to a Cardinals page. I try to do Suns. I try to do, it's just the attention isn't there. But I do love watching the Suns. Honestly, if I'm not watching a game, I'm watching Diamondbacks, Suns, the Coyotes, the Cardinals are obviously my favorite. But yeah, I'm actually watching the Suns game right now. I'm not even lying to you. It's right here. I'm watching it on my phone. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Thank you so very much. I will keep you up to date, JJP, though. Thank you so very much for being a channel member, and as well as just super chatting in general, man. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you. But that's what we're going to do right now, guys. We are going to end our stream here shortly. I am going to read Sam Rice's comment here just because he did become a new channel member, and I do want to say appreciate you for doing that. It says, yo, AZ, make a prediction. True or false, a rookie corner will start 9 or more games this year. Any rookie corner, right? So if you're saying or our rookie, if we get a rookie corner, I think yeah. I think yeah. I think it's gonna be a Jeffrey Okuda thing all over. I think he's gonna start automatically. Now, if he's gonna be good, that's a different story. I don't think he's gonna make Pro Bowl. You know what I mean? I don't think he's gonna make the Pro Bowl, but yeah, I definitely agree. Football is the best sport. That's why. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, this page legit became a Cardinals page. And I'm not mad at it. Honestly, the Arizona Cardinals are my favorite team. Like, if I were to pick one sport and somebody had a gun to my head and say, hey, you need to pick one sport, it's going to be football. It is. And then basketball, baseball, I watched it all. But eventually, guys, I really want to put a Lombardi in here. I want to put a Lombardi trophy in here, and I want to say the Arizona Cardinals won a Lombardi. And back there is where I'm going to put that Lombardi. Obviously, it's not going to be the real thing, but it's going to be a replica. And that's what I want to put back there. It's just, I don't know, man. I just want this Cardinal team to succeed, man. That's it. And it's not a lot to ask for. RC3. I'm sorry, not RC3. Ooh, my bad. Oof. Red Sea. I apologize. Red Sea. Me and RC3 must be present for mock drafts or it won't work. Okay, guys. I highly encourage you guys. If you guys do come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Arizona time, and we're doing the mock drafts, when Red C and RC3 is coming in here, we're going to get a chance to grade their mock drafts. And I'm really excited to see what happens. Really excited to see what happens. All right, guys. And we got Evil Monstar with a $10 donation with a $10 bucket. Let me give you the quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much for doing that. If Fitz retires, we should all have a group viewing of the Bananas playoffs game versus Green Bay. Group cry for oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Well, for 100% sure, Evil Monstar, if Larry Fitzgerald retires, A, I'm going to put a video 100%, and then B, we're going to go live. It's going to be an open session where we can come in here. If you want to cry, you can cry. Yes, I would be completely okay with it. If Larry Fitzgerald does retire, there's going to be obviously a video with breaking news, and B, there's most likely going to be a stream at 6 p.m. Arizona time, just when I usually stream. So yeah, and I do think that the news is going to come out soon. I really do. I don't have any inside information. I really don't, but I do think the information will come out soon. If you need to cry, if you need to have a tear in your eye, I would only hope that our community and our fan base that is here can understand the attachment that we had to Larry Fitzgerald. It's sad, and I hate to talk and I hate to think about it because, man, I'm already like, woof. How can we imagine this team not having Larry? You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Thank you so very much for the $10 dono. That definitely means the world, though, for sure. Let's keep on reading in the comments. Let's go to an hour and 15, which is going to be 2.5 minutes left, and then we will end our stream there. Give me your best comments here. No, let's do this. Let's do this. And this is out of the Yo Daddy coming up clutch with another membership. My guy wants to get on this mock draft. He's like, nah, bro, I got this mock draft right. I got this mock draft wrapped up. All right, I see you there, Yo Daddy. I see you. Thank you so very much for becoming a channel member. Let me give you the double dab. Bam, bam. Appreciate that, my guy. That absolutely does. He says, where my dab at? Right here, my guy. Boom, boom. That's the double dab, my friend. That is the double dab for you. Appreciate you, my guy. Definitely. Tomorrow we will have a channel member mock draft. If you're here 6 p.m. AZ time, you can see them mock draft live. If you're not able to see it, most likely it's going to be specifically exclusive to the channel members to kind of view back. It's just kind of like the way we do things here. But yeah, definitely consider doing that. Means the world. Thank you so very much, Yo Daddy. I know, and it's so weird saying that, but hey, you became a new channel membership. I'm going to say it. Thank you so very much, Yo Daddy. Appreciate you. Red Sea says, we still need a dab emoji, bro. I know, man. I'm right there with you. I got to get back with the artist that did my emojis, and I got to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to reach out to him and say, hey, man, let's do a dab emoji, 100%. I'm right there with you. Appreciate you guys, man. Everybody here, awesome community. I'm really excited to see what this draft is going to look like, but I do think we're going to hear very, very soon. Very, very soon about Larry Fitzgerald. It's just something in my mind is telling me we're going to hear something very, very soon. So yeah. And like I said, like Monstar said, we'll have a crying session together. So don't be judgy. All right. Men can cry if they want. But yeah. Zylo says, will you be streaming on draft day? Yes, I will be streaming on draft day. So make sure that you are here and make sure that everybody is able to come through because we will be streaming on draft day. Yes. We'll have a draft party. I will have channel members on here. You'll give me your exclusive take. I'll have you for about 2-3 minutes on here at a time. We can talk. We can converse. Channel members exclusive right now. If there's no channel members, but there's still people that want to get on, I'll get you on as well. But the priority is going to be channel members to kind of get on. So yes, we will be streaming on draft day, 110%. Most likely just the first day, maybe second round. I'm still kind of going back and forth to see if I'm going to go for the second round. Just because we only have one pick, but we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. All right, guys. So Kevin says you should get me on tomorrow. Red Sea says, okay, yeah, man, we'll get everybody. Guys, come back tomorrow at 9. What the heck am I talking about? Come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Arizona time. We'll do another draft. So, guys, we're going to end it right here. Definitely do me one big favor. Put some fist bumps on the chat below. If you guys are just getting here and you're like, hey, this is kind of cool page. Like, what is this guy? This guy has a beanie on. He loves the Cardinals. This is cool. we talk everything Arizona Cardinals here, man. If it's not free agency, we're talking the draft. If it's not draft, we're crying about that we're losing. If we're not crying about we're losing, then we're happy that we're winning together. So definitely do me a big favor, man. Put some fist bumps on the chat below. Yeah, we're gonna be ending the stream. Yo, Daddy says, how do you change the flame to do another emoji? To how do you change? So hey, Yo, Daddy. So you just became a channel member. Give it about. I think you need to become. I think you need to be a channel member for at least about like a week, or if not a month, to get the flame. Once you get the flame, you can get the cardinal signal, and then like we have different little signals as they go along and as you progress. So just be patient. You'll be getting it. I promise you, you'll be getting it. If not, in 24 hours or like a week away, I think it's a month and when you get it. All right, guys, thank you so very much. Fist bumps on the chat below. Thank you so very much for being here, man. Put some mic emojis on the chat below. Thank you so very much. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the super chatters. Shout out to everybody out there that got me this beautiful new 4K camera that I'm looking a lot crispier than I ever looked at before, guys. Thank you so very much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. Have a great rest of your day, and go Cards.